Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time, back with his Tuesday guest and real estate entrepreneur, Omar. How you doing, buddy?
Good. What's happening, Michael? What's up, everybody?
Hey, man, I think I forgot in episode number 2 to remind people how to follow you. So let's hit that very early in episode 3. How can they follow you?
Guys, follow me on IG at Omar_Alfaro or my website, omaralfaro.com.
Thanks, buddy. Sorry about that. Hey, what I wanted to talk about in number 3 was your biggest takeaway. You did something after this event that I do, right? Anytime I go to a mastermind or a big meetup or a 3-day event or whatever, I spend the next day going through my notes because I'm like everybody, right? Every speaker does great things, notes all over the place, but I need some quiet time, some space to really hold what was important to me. And usually it's one or two things. So you shared with me earlier what your thing was, and I think it's amazing. I don't think people are going to understand it when you say it, so we're going to have to dig in. But I'm not going to steal your thunder. Why don't you talk about what is your biggest takeaway, and let's just dig in.
So there's so many takeaways there. But one thing that when I'm writing out the notes of what I wrote out, because I rewrite them and I add more because your brain starts going to that place that you were at. And then you start, you start going down a different path. And you're like, oh, oh, wow, I'm correlating with this, and this. So I was circling winning, because why is everybody going to events? They want to learn how to win a little bit better. They want to learn how to have that better conversation. They want to have that new signature. They want to get in front of more people. How do I do it? What do I do with the information that I receive from that person? So winning's the pathway to chasing winning is huge. Okay. There's one thing about it though. You, Michael, myself, yeah, we want to win, but we do also understand that winning doesn't care about you whatsoever. It's going to win regardless if you're paying attention to it or not, which means if it doesn't care if you don't have enough sleep, someone's going to beat you. It doesn't care that you're not skilled or that you lack skill, because somebody's going to outperform and outskill you. Okay. So there's always going to be that chase, right? Yeah. But before you understand, or before you think about like, okay, why am I chasing winning? It's not going to care how hard you work. Okay. There's not going to be any justice about, oh, I'm going to pat myself on the back because I put the work in. No, winning does require all of you and then some more. And just because you put more out there doesn't mean you're going to get the W. It doesn't, because guess what? The person that's less skilled may win. The person that didn't put enough work in might get lucky and win. What did we just see in 2020? What did we see in 2021? People that are less skilled than Michael and I have done really well. Okay. And I say this with all honesty. They got fucking lucky.
Yes.
There's the dollar bill. Okay? They got lucky. The market has appreciated for them to be winning.
Oh,
I want to, not based on skill.
I want to hit that one more time. I think there were so many people. There were people in residential. There were people in multifamily that got bailed out because they got lucky. There was nobody out there that I know of when March of 2020 hit was calling for cap rate compression.
No,
I remember thinking, holy cow, 50% of my tenants may not pay. How long could I hold on? That was not a fun feeling.
No.
Instead, some people went out and overpaid for apartments, and then the market took off. I was not buying apartment buildings in March of 2020. I will tell you that right now. I would have made a lot of money, but I didn't think that was a wise investment. Some people bought deals, none of their own money. They were 100% syndications, got paid a management fee, and now 2 years later, they're selling out and making millions of dollars. They beat me. They got lucky, and that's okay.
It's okay. And that's why I talk about this.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, because regardless of how much time and effort and challenges you go through to get that W, to get that win, there's someone that will get lucky, and it's okay. I understand that. You understand that. We are focusing on what we're focusing on to make sure that we win on our accord. Does that make sense?
No,
we win based on, like, if we give us the opportunity, we will understand this project or this new deal. Okay. because I'm telling you, winning doesn't promise you anything. It promises you nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
But this is one thing I want to ask everybody. Are you willing to sprint and not know the destination? Are you willing to sprint and go all out and not know where the hell you're going to end up? Because that's about winning, because you don't know. Yes, the trophy might be at the end, but what's the avenue to get there? And do you really want the trophy? Is it just for the pat on the back? Or do you want the path that takes you to the trophy because you just got better? That's the freaking difference.
Oh,
That's the
dude,
difference.
that is awesome. That hits hard. And you're right. You're talking to a room full of audience of people that just want it. It would be great if we could tell them, hey, you work this hard and you'll get this much. That's not how it works. There will be people that work this much that get this much. There will be people that work this much and get this much. We don't know. We don't know. No one knows.
If nobody knows what's going to happen, but I will tell you this: if you don't figure out a way, and this might be a double-edged sword, or I don't know what to call it, but if you don't figure out a way to, if you don't chase winning, okay, listen to this: if you don't chase winning, you will lose.
Oh, yeah, you'll accept it. Right? It'll become your standard.
You will accept it 100%. Yes.
Oh.
So you guys are going to chase the win, but understand that pathway to get there. Because one thing, if you don't chase it, you will lose because you're going to accept the failure. I'm telling you, like, I have notes upon notes upon notes on this, and it's in my bag, but
yeah,
this is just off of memory. This is just off of what I've, like, thought about, wrote it down. But one more thing to add to this. This is one thing that I heard, and my good friend, Joe D, he said, if you're in this era, if you're in this arena, okay, and you understand the game, well, what makes you different from the next guy? Well, this is what I'll tell you. If you really, really want to win, winners will always freaking anticipate. Winners will anticipate what's going to happen next. We don't have a crystal ball, but this is why I'm on the conversation on Tuesday with Michael. Yeah. We talk about what is going to be happening. We pegged that something was going to happen in 2022 when we were talking in 2021 that everybody was getting lucky with the forced appreciation, and that agents were becoming flippers. Flippers are becoming all of a sudden buy and holds. But one thing they have not remembered is that, oh, what about their cash flow to maintain if something happens? This is why you got to anticipate. Winners anticipate, losers react. And yes. I'm not saying that everyone's going to be a loser, okay? I'm not saying everyone's going to be a loser, but they react after the fact.
Yeah.
It's like we want to be proactive, right? We talk about that all the time. Be proactive in what you do on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Not reaction based on somebody that says, hey, I need a price reduction. No, you should be on top of that shit already.
Yeah.
Because you're a winner.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can go on and on about this, Michael, but hell yeah.
Yeah, again, folks, Omar has a playlist on this channel, second most popular one, only to my daily financial news. You need to check it out. Here are things that I remember we called last year. February 2021, you and I said flipping will never be better than right now. Pick up something,
100%.
Lipstick flips. We're not talking adding bedrooms and square footage. Lipstick, don't change the footprint, go in, buy it, because the summer was going to be bananas. If you followed what we talked about, you made a ton. You almost couldn't go wrong. You could have almost paid retail and made money. I hope you didn't, but you could have. Second, we talked about rates going up long before they did. What did we do? We went out and refied loans into 30-year fixed rate debt with a 3 on it. And now we probably couldn't get anything sub 5. So folks, we talk weekly. I talk to you daily on the daily financial news. I'm trying to anticipate what's coming. And again, I am nowhere close to always right, but I'm taking my shots. I'm right a lot more than I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, I will readjust. That's why I do this daily, because stuff changes all the time. So
all the time,
dude, this has been an amazing conversation. I can't wait to see you in person at the next one. Where can people follow you one more time?
Guys, follow me on IG at Omar_Alfaro or my website, omaralfaro.com.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.